you're doing a song with Jay Status.
Yeah, we're doing some music together.
Okay.
And that's a very family-friendly record, and I think people will like it.
I'm glad I have glasses on.
In today's day and age, music is like people consume it, digest it, and it's gone in a second. And over the next 5 years, I'm building a multi-million-dollar pension plan for fun. Hey guys, me Sanj. We got Nick in the house. We've got more guests coming in the future. I'm
excited actually.
Yeah, like it's kind of like it's cool.
You can't say what though.
But the big news is thanks to our loyal and robust following and fans out there who are loving what we're doing with this podcast so far, we were nominated for Best Asian Podcast for the official podcast awards, which was pretty crazy considering like we're still new at the podcast game. Like we're like babies.
Yeah, we're not even 10 episodes in, and getting nominated, it's a great feeling. I really think especially the fans, your fans, my 3 fans, and it's just it's one of the nicest things about it is that we're getting somewhere, and we're doing it for our people, and we're doing it for the opening people, which means that fans who have never heard of Sanj or myself or even podcasting in general, and they're just picking up, we're getting new guests, we're getting new fans, everything is just a brand new world for us. And I think that's one of the nice things about it, and just being nominated is like cherry on top. So
yeah, and then the other part of it is I think now we're going to, like, especially with the music side, we started in July 1st. I started in July 1st with the song Old School, which is done pretty well, I think. And then we dropped a grime record called WTF. And then I dropped an EDM Punjabi record with a female vocal on it called Vanga. And then, so September 1st, I think when this episode airs, it'll be out, is the official remix after 25 years, of my song Coca.
You got choked up there for a second.
Yeah, because...
Wow.
Well, so the song Coca brackets, like, next episode is where I sampled Dr. Dre's next episode song, threw a tumbi on it, threw a toll on it, and that song basically is what put me on the map. It was on the album Pure Hip Hop Volume 1, and it put me on the map in the UK when I first came to the UK. If you guys want to know my journey and my story about when I first started my career and my journey and trials and tribulations in the UK, definitely check out episode 1. It's the one that launched the podcast and kind of created a little bit of a storm.
If you guys do want to know a little bit more history about certain tracks, give us some comments, message us what you guys want to hear. I'm sure Sanj has a story of every track that he has.
Pretty much.
And a very, very, and we have driven countless kilometers or miles wherever you guys are, and we tell each other stories, and Sanj always has a story about a song. Whatever gets played, he's got a story. So whatever you guys want to hear, if it's a track, let us know. Tell us in the comments. We will talk about that next episode. I think that's a good idea that we do that.
Yeah. So the funny thing was now that, so I've been growing my channel, right? Yeah. My official artist channel.
Yeah.
I think at this point we're around 24,000, 25,000 subscribers.
Yeah.
Which is pretty crazy considering we only started back in April.
Yeah.
And it's been interesting because we've been because all the songs are starting to drop. And I've got more songs, basically 2 songs every month. And I've had some people asking me, like artists and producers, what's your business model? I've had some people basically, which even my haters, I have to say, were it's quite surprising that they're expecting a lot from me. They're expecting me to come out the gate with millions of views on brand new records. And I wasn't even expecting that. And I haven't been doing that. For example, even if you look at something like Old School, which is the Bunga record that I dropped July 1st, it hasn't clocked 1 million views yet. And I wasn't expecting it to. I think for me, I knew going out that coming back after over a decade was going to take time to win the audience back, to build a new audience, and to figure out, it's what I call litmus testing. And I think a lot of producers and DJs, they put all their eggs in one basket with this one record they really believe in, and they believe it's like the dog's bollocks. So it's the shit, right? And when it comes out, they're so frustrated because like 80 views, 105 views. And they're like, why doesn't anyone, it must be the algorithm. It must be the algorithm. It can't be my song. And what they don't realize is that in today's day and age, music is like a single piece of popcorn. People consume it, digest it, and it's gone in a second. It's not like the old days where like you built a record collection or a CD collection. And so my thing after coming back after so long, it's something I do in my other businesses as well, is I call it litmus testing, where let me throw a bunch of ideas out, which is what I've been doing. I throw the Punga record out, throw an EDM record out, throw a grime record. Let me throw a bunch of this stuff and see what kind of feedback I get for these records. And I can kind of fine tune and figure out what does my audience want. And once I know what my audience wants, I can kind of slowly tweak and go, okay, I'm going to give them that. I figured it out now. Let me give them that.
I think you kind of nailed it right there. You know, it's how long have you been waiting? 10 years? Let's say a decade.
Oh,
right?
at least 10 years, 12 years plus. Yeah.
Let's say
which is a lifetime. Like that's a lifetime in entertainment.
Yeah. You know, you had the itch to come back. I think this time last year we were actually talking, you know, getting a little bit more serious about this podcast.
Exactly.
To be really honestly with you. And I think with, you know, the fact that you were away for so long, that piece of the pie went to somebody else. Now we're trying to get that.
Well, you're fighting for everyone's attention.
Yeah, you're trying to get those pieces back, right? And I think a lot of people nowadays, they look at what is the time, like what's the main frame of success? Is it hitting over 1 million views? Is it, you know how we talked about this before, having like, oh, you know, this person had 24 million views in 24 hours, 48 hours and stuff like that. What does that really do for the artist?
So you have to break it down of like, so for example, like you have to look at your own skill set as an artist, right? What are you best at, right? And my situation is very different than other artists. Like if you're up and coming, my business model probably isn't for you, right? My business model, like, look, and I promise transparency and I like to be authentic, right? What you see is what you get. So to all the people that were leaving comments of like expecting me to have millions of views day one, telling me that I don't have the talent anymore or I've fallen off, you can basically suck my right? Because I don't give a shit. But I'm telegraphing everything I'm doing from episode 1 to now. It's all telegraphed. I'm telling you what I'm gonna do, and you'll see it happen in real time. And that's the point where like I know, because I know what's going on in my head and what's gonna end up happening because I'll put in the work. And all the people that are hating and jumping, it's because you're thick and stupid, because you don't understand the music business. Now, for example, everybody wants to be famous, popular, whatever. I've always come across in my career, for me, it was always a business, because I was selling bootleg CDs and cassettes back in the 90s, right? So I knew what the margins were, right? I knew how much it cost to manufacture a CD cassette.
I know how much it costs now.
Yeah.
I went on eBay the other day and I saw
looking at
I showed it to you? It was, what was it? Not Master of Destiny. It was...
D-Unit.
The D-Unit.
So D-Unit, because everyone's been asking me about D-Unit.
It was $90.
You know, I'll tell you a crazy story about D-Unit.
Pounds.
Okay. You want a crazy story about D-Unit?
But finish what you have to say.
Okay. I got to tell you the D-Unit story first. You know me and tangents, right?
Yeah.
So D-Unit's an album I produced and did. We had Jags on there. We had Lember was on there.
Who's Jags?
He was part of DSI.
Okay.
Mittan the Hatfarke was a song that was on there.
Okay.
But there was a song called Multani Kangan that was on there, and it featured Sugar Hill as rapper, right? So that album is not available on streaming because we had some sample issues with that Usher and stuff like that. So we never ended up putting it on.
Oh, that's the Yeah song. Yeah. Okay.
And so, right? So we never actually put it up on streaming. So it's not available anywhere.
Yeah.
So then I find out that everyone's like, so I'm putting up Multani Kangan. A lot of my back catalog is going up on my YouTube channel.
Yeah.
Right? The stuff that doesn't have samples. And the stuff that has samples, I'm redoing slowly over time. And so I get a copyright notice. I'm like, what the f***? It's my song, right? And I find out there's this rapper, Caps, who basically took the song and rapped on it, and he's got 4 million views on Spotify and YouTube.
He took your instrumental.
No, the song.
Oh, he took he took the entire
actual song, and he rapped in between, taking out Sugar Hill.
Oh,
okay. And I'm like, what the? Like, do you know what I mean? 4 million views, and so now, obviously, I've got my rights, and I'm basically doing a bootleg version of it with Samuel. And then I'm also doing, I'll put the original up as well on my channel, which will be up soon. But I was so shocked, like stuff like that, because I'm like, wait a minute, even like my back catalog, songs I don't even remember, like they're so long ago, like 20 years ago, are still banging out views, right? And so I'm like, okay, that's simple. But then that was a funny story about D Unit, right? But going back to what I was talking about.
But the tape though, I might be the only person that has a cassette tape. In my car, I have a like 5-changer cassette tape in my Beamer.
Yeah, and so and the thing is, like, now you have all those old cassettes.
I should get it,
and on eBay, right?
Yeah,
so,
on eBay, I should
and then I think we saw D Unit on eBay selling for like, I think it was like $25 or something like that.
The D Unit? No, 95 pounds.
95 pounds.
95 pounds.
Wow. Maybe, I need to go check my basement and see if I've got some copies of my old stuff and sign them and say, go on eBay and start
200 pounds right there.
Yeah, 200 pounds for a DJ SANJ signed, unopened CD of something, right?
Good idea.
But going back to my business model, right? So here's what I'm doing. I've already got a back catalog, and I learned this after Old School came out, the Bhangra track featuring Tank Randava, is the response was, bro, we like it, but you can't beat your classics.
Yeah.
So I'm like, well, I'm competing with myself, like Dasja, Boli Pani, Kato Kare, like Bale Bale Hogi, and everyone's like going, well, yeah, but those are the classics. You can't compete. You can't compete with that. So I'm like thinking, I got to compete with myself now. That's crazy.
But that's a good thing, though.
Well, I was thinking, like, maybe I should do a Bhangra track again.
Yeah, maybe.
What's the point now, right?
Yeah. But how many can you do before it gets diluted, right?
Yeah, so
you don't want to do that.
But that was the whole thing. We did the one for the fans, right? Yeah. But my skill set, what I'm really, really good at, was volume.
Yeah.
Like I said, I got 100 songs in my head.
Yeah.
So my career, and if you were to break it down, like, so this is how I look at my career, not like how other people see it. I had a stint from 2000 to 2006 where I produced a ton of content, right? And everyone can go on Spotify and Apple Music and see the volume of music I've created from 2000 to 2006 and 2010 to 2012. 2012, 2013, roughly, right? So in total, roughly, let's say 9 years. So 9 years I produced comfortably over 200 songs. And that's not including the ghost produced tracks I did and the film music I did while I was in India. That doesn't include any of that. Or the Punjabi stuff I did in Punjab for other people. Right?
I wanna transition here and talk about Karan Aujla. So
yeah, we'll get to that point. Let me just finish this line of thought.
Okay.
With the I'm losing my thought now. So that I comfortably did that. So my skill set was doing volume. Just banging out records.
Yeah.
And so what people don't understand, like the people that think, we know, they're like, the wannabe DJs and producers. We're in the industry. Yeah, you can shut
They have the same play track for the last 20 years.
Up. You have no fucking clue.
Yeah.
So what I'm good at is I know what my cost per song is.
Yeah.
Right. And I know what my song will generate in a year because I own the songs outright. I own my master. I own my publishing. And I know in a year what any song I drop on my channel and on Spotify and Apple Music, what they'll do in a year. So I know what my margin is, right? Simple math.
Yeah.
Right? In the next 5 years, I will be doing 200 more songs. Now, that's 24 songs year one, 24 songs year two, and then I'm going to ramp it up in year 3, 4, and 5 to hit my 200 in 5 years, right? And I will have ownership of that with sync rights, instrumentals, remixes, and I know 7 different ways to monetize that music in that catalog because I own it all, right? And so I don't need a massive hit. That's assuming everything's mediocre. I'm assuming every song I do, 200 songs, is all just mediocre. Now, obviously, there's a percentage I will have big hits. I will have tracks that do nothing, but I'm assuming mediocre. So I look at it as over the next 5 years, I'm building a multi-million-dollar pension plan for fun, for shits and giggles. So all the people that are commenting and, you think you know the music business, you think you know what a hit record is, you think you know this, you don't know shit. And I'm saying that to you directly. You know who I'm talking. You know the people. You know who you are, and you're so thick. I consider you guys mental midgets, and that's my rant for that. And I'm telling you what I'm going to do. So all you have to do is wait 5 years, and I will be laughing all the way doing that because I know the business. You're just out for like, what is a hit record, looking at the views, the streams, and how popular. I have no interest in being a Karan Aujla, a DJ SANJ. That is not I'm not a performer. I'm a music producer. I'm a DJ. I have no interest in doing live shows. So I'm not interested in live income. I get offers all the time for live shows. I turn them down. I have no interest. I'm building a catalog and I have it. And anyone who's genuinely interested, if you're an artist, rapper, and you're genuinely interested, hey, Paji, how can I build a career in the music business?
Is it actually Paji? People would say Paji?
Yeah.
Or is it Sardarji?
Or Uncle G?
Uncle G.
All of the above. DM me. I have no problem in communicating, and people that are good-natured and are generally curious about the industry and how to make it, I'll give you my 2 cents. I can't tell you how I wouldn't recommend my business model because then my skill sets serve my business model really well. And if you're an up-and-coming artist, the game is a little bit different versus I've got a catalog. I've got X amount, like on YouTube, every month, whether I put out music or don't put out anything, I have 2 million views on YouTube every month.
If I didn't let you have this rant for the last 5 minutes,
okay,
would have that eaten you alive? If I just can transition where you made me go back, would that eat you alive today? That would have bothered you after we go for dinner.
I think I'm a better and
You're better.
person now.
I can't. Okay.
So continue.
So transitioning.
You have the floor.
Thank you. So transitioning here. Well, thank you. Wow. Okay.
So speaking of Karan Aujla.
Yeah. Speaking of Karan Aujla, Gabru out. It got taken back. Back now.
As context, we generally don't have the word in any Punjabi music.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
But so
we don't swear in our music.
Right. So
generally speaking,
my thoughts on that is I really like the song is fantastic. I love that song. For me, I think when you put something out, anything in general, you put it out and now you're getting backlash on something and now you got to backtrack. I think that's a little bit of a fail right there. Because one, you put it out for a reason. You back up what you have.
Yeah.
Right? If you put a song out that had swears on it, would you have taken it down if people were complaining?
Well, no, because the Coca remix has got DJ SANJ right there.
There you go. So
I have a clean version.
Yeah.
But I'll give you this, the Karan Aujla track.
But what I'm getting at is I think when you do something, you do it for a reason and you stand on it. You don't backtrack on something like that.
Yeah,
I personally
balls out, man. Take it or leave it.
Yeah.
But the funny part with the Gabru song, which I found, so I heard the song and I thought, oh, this is catchy as hell. Like,
great song.
Oh, it was catchy. I'm a Gabru. Like, I thought it was wicked, right? But then when I go on Spotify, it was I'm a Gabru. I'm like going, I didn't realize how much of a difference it would make and how much I love the song.
2 words make.
Yeah. I was like, nah. So then the Spotify version, I just stopped listening to it.
Yeah.
I said, I'm going to keep listening to the YouTube version.
Yeah.
Because I need to have the mother, right?
Yeah. It just makes the song.
Well, here, speaking of mother, I'll tell you a mother story I've got. When I used to DJ in Delhi.
Yeah.
This is back in the early 2000s. So there was a club called F Bar. It was Fashion Television Bar. It was in one of the 5-star hotels in Delhi. And so anyone back in the day, there was fashion television back in the day where like all it would be is like the runway models walking up and down and fashion shows and all that. It was called FTV, right? And so the lounge and club was named after that channel, right?
Okay.
Really popular. So, but one of the main rules was on that thing, it was very like high end, right? Really cool place, but it was all EDM, electronic music, zero Indian music, no Punjabi, no Hindi, nothing.
No South Asian music.
No South Asian music. It's all strictly EDM, house, club. That was it.
Yeah.
Policy, right? And everyone knew what they were getting when they went in there. And obviously, I used to be on the circuit in Delhi in those days. So I knew all the managers, the owners, the DJs, all that stuff. And so I finished a gig at a different club. And they go, Sanj, what are you doing? I said, nothing. They go, come to F Bar. I said, yeah, I'll come by. So I go to F Bar. And I go up to the DJ booth. And back then, so from what I remember, the DJ booth was above the dance floor. So you're up here looking down on the crowd. And then the whole, you can see down on the crowd. And then the bar was on the side all along the wall, just after the dance floor, right? So you can see the whole club basically from the DJ booth.
Okay.
And it was all open. It was an open booth, right? It wasn't an enclosed room. So you could see the DJ playing and everything.
Got it.
And so they go, oh, Baji, why don't you play some records and stuff like that, some whatever. And I said, okay, cool. So I get on the mic, I stop the music, and I go, like I would do around, make some motherfucking noise and all that shit, right? Mm-hmm. And just like totally channeling my inner WWE wrestler, right?
If you smell.
Yeah, make some motherfucking, it's going, right? And motherfucking, whatever. Right? And so I start playing Punjabi music.
Yeah.
Right. Whole crowd just goes insane. They're like, what's going on here? Because they never hear Punjabi
Do you remember
music.
the track?
I can't remember now. Okay. I can't remember.
Was it D-Unit? Was it the D?
No. I honestly can't remember. It was whatever was popular at the time. I just can't remember.
What year was this?
This is going back maybe 2007.
Okay. 2008.
And so the whole crowd's going nuts. Everyone's rushing the dance floor. It's bumping. So then I'm with one of the DJs, and then we see the manager of the club. He's running to the DJ, like running, pushing people. I gotta get through. And I said, and then one of the DJs goes, oh, Baji, listen, manager's coming, right? And I said, don't worry, relax. I'll talk to him, right? Because we're thinking like, you know what? I'm playing Punjabi music. He must be just fuming. No Punjabi music allowed at an F bar, right? You just don't do that. Comes up, right? And he goes, Baji, please. I said, don't worry. This is my last Punjabi song. He goes, no. This is okay. You playing, it's okay. No more motherfucking. Please, stop the motherfucking. No more motherfucking. Please, no more motherfucking. Please. Please, no more motherfucking. And so we were just laughing, going shit. So it wasn't the Punjabi music. Yeah. It was the whole like mother effing. But the thing is, like, when I heard the Karan Aujla record, and I was like, you motherfucking, like, I was thinking like that was my mind went right to there, and I was thinking, oh shit, right? Like, it was so funny. But yeah, that's my mother effing story. So
why is it that it's such a like, it's just just a wrong thing to say? Like, why do people get upset over it? What does it?
Well,
what does it do?
Indian culture, our mothers are like gods, right?
Yeah.
Like like we treat mothers in our culture.
So people are really treating it the word.
Yeah, like here, like when you see the F word here, it's just like
you just don't think about it.
You don't think of it. It just comes out, whatever, right? No one thinks about it. Yeah. But culturally, like, but then saying that, like when like,
but you get so many people that say, we can bleep this up. So many people that say pan.
Yeah,
and they're like,
I guess it is saying it about your sister is okay, but not the mother.
But not the mother. What?
Yeah.
Like what?
Yeah. Well,
I don't get it.
It's a cultural thing, right?
Yeah.
East versus West.
But right? You're okay with all that, obviously. You've been doing it for 2 decades now,
dude. Like anyone who's seen me perform live knows I open up with like, hey, make some noise. That's been my thing for 25 years. Like, you know what I mean?
Go ahead.
I mean, Karan Aujla was probably like 7 years old when I was doing it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I was doing mother before he even was like, but by the time he was toilet trained.
Yeah.
So
you were saying it BC.
Pardon?
Before Christ. That's how old you are.
Oh yeah. No, but like for me, I don't think twice. I grew up with hip hop and all the swearing.
It was natural. It was a natural thing to say.
I do see like why people would be upset, like on the fact that like Karan Aujla is a very mainstream, top tier act now, and he by default you're representing the culture, Punjabi people, and some people do. It's around the time, you remember Honey Singh and Diljit were having problems because of their lyrics were really racy, and then they were getting threats and that sort of thing.
I really,
it's all along the same.
I really personally think if you have this set, because he just didn't say it, it's probably in that song because you know how long songs take, right? It's probably been there for months, those songs. So if he's getting the backlash, I wouldn't have taken it down.
Yeah, but on Spotify, I think they put it back up.
Yeah, his team probably put it back up.
Yeah, so it's fine. But
you
hesitated. It's fine.
That's like you kind of saying sorry. You know, if you like a comic says a joke, and
my bad.
People get offensive and they say, "Oh, I'm sorry, man." Well, it dilutes everything.
I think they put it back up because it just doesn't sound as good.
It doesn't. Yeah, it doesn't hit.
Man. Like I can just visualize everyone in the club just going.
Yeah, it hits. The one thing that you talked about, a few minutes back, you said no live shows for you. So does that mean I just realized
no live DJ shows?
Got it. Because I never realized how big these Melas are.
Yeah. They're pretty insane.
I know people are probably going to roast me on this, but I never knew this. I'm new to all this.
It's even bigger now than it was before.
I never realized this. Yeah. So you must.
So for anyone who doesn't know, like a Mela is like our festivals. Like it's like these like festivals of music, right?
Yeah.
Like
it's even
Birmingham Mela in the UK is massive.
Yeah. Would you ever do it?
Birmingham Mela, yeah. Like I would do.
What just Melas in general?
I haven't done
the right ones.
I haven't done a gig in over 10 years.
But would you, if the right one came across, would you do one?
I would consider it. But I wouldn't do it as a DJ. I would do it as a live performance. I would get my singers together.
So you would get your people to do it.
Yeah, I would do it as a live performance, and that's the only thing I'm interested in. I have no problem putting together a show.
You can't swear at Melas, right?
You shouldn't swear at Melas.
But you can.
You shouldn't swear.
Okay.
Is what I'll say. You shouldn't.
So basically, it's a one-time deal that I show up to a Mela and I'll never be invited again by you.
Well, I won't swear. I'm trying to figure. Is my brand family friendly or not? I don't know.
No, it's not.
It's not. I don't think it's family friendly. Is it? But then the thing is like, majority of my records are like hip hop or R&B or whatever, right? Yeah. But my biggest hits are all bhangra.
Yeah. And
so like I'm known for that, and I'm finding it like to go this way. It's proving a challenge somewhat, right? To do different things.
Yeah,
and even the YouTube algorithm punishes me if I'm doing a bhangra record and they look at the other records I've done on my channel. Even the algorithm is punishing me. No, you need to be doing bhangra. Like that's what we know you for. Because Dustja's on my channel,
right?
And because Dustja's still clocking views every day, right? YouTube thinks DJ SANJ channel is a bhangra channel.
So go back. You would actually do a Mela for the right reason.
Right reason, and if it was a live show, not a DJ show.
Not a DJ show.
No.
So you would have to get how does the process of it? Like let's say you did whatever the last one that you did, right?
I'll give you an example. So I'm working with J Status in the studio now.
Okay.
So we're working on some new records.
Big news.
Yeah, I guess. For me, it's not. I just called him up. Hey, what are you doing? Oh, okay, here. Let's work on some songs. He's like, yeah, okay.
You never asked me yet. I got bars.
What do you rap? Sing?
I got bars. You don't know anything.
Wearing sunglasses doesn't mean you're a performer.
It's bright. This thing is super bright.
Who the hell wears sunglasses? Indoors.
You're wearing glasses.
Weirdo. I'm not. Oh yeah, I don't wear sunglasses.
And they're transitions, so we're pretty much the same thing right now.
Dude, no.
But continue. Go ahead.
You're wearing your Ray-Bans from Rain Man.
But continue.
Don't even let me go there. Okay. Yeah. So what we're saying.
So you're doing
Melas, right?
You're doing a song with J Status.
Yeah, we're doing some music together.
Okay.
Some R&B type of records.
Got it.
September 15th, I'm working on a song. It's almost finished. It's called Coca di Demand.
I shouldn't have allowed, but go ahead.
Coca di Demand. So
say it normally.
I can't. That's just how it comes.
Try to say it normal.
Koke di demand. I can't
Go back to the city.
I just can't do it. That's how it goes. And that's a very family friendly record.
Okay.
And I think people will like it.
I'm glad I have glasses on. For that.
Well, you'd be tearing up.
Yeah,
crying with laughter.
Just tearing in the back.
Yeah. So then that's coming out. But like I said, like I think a lot of artists are I can tell by the DMs I get and the comments. I try to read a lot of the comments. I think like old school is a little bit tough now because there's something like over 800 comments.
Yeah.
So it at that point it just gets
it's tough
to get through.
Yeah, it's tough.
But the ones that stick up, a person that writes like 5-6 sentences of negativity, and then that will get my attention because I'm like, okay.
So now you're gonna have so many people.
Yeah, exactly, right? You mental midget, yeah. So because like
you should do a song called "Mental Midget."
Can we do that in this? I wonder if the algorithm's gonna punish us for using the word mental midget.
It might bring a lot of little people coming.
You know what word I would love to bring back? My dad used to call me this when I was a kid. You duffer. Duffer.
What is that?
I don't know. My dad used to go, you duffer.
Like a loafer?
No.
Oh.
Anyone knows what a duffer is? Please leave a comment or DM me because to this day I don't know what a duffer is. But I used to be called a duffer when I was a kid by my dad.
Okay, cool. So you got some records coming up ahead. We talked about Melas here. I got something very important to ask you.
Yes.
Past decade.
Yes.
Female artist. Who is your favorite female artist in this past decade? That you just absolutely think they've smashed, they've killed it, they've become bigger than
I would say my favorite female artist is Jasmine Sandlas. By far. She's the way I look at Jasmine, because I met Jasmine like before she was Jasmine Sandlas in California.
What was she, like Jasmine or something? Or is that a real name?
to me, Jasmine's always been a sweet girl.
Gotcha.
Like
she's been nice too always.
Well, I met her. I haven't talked to her in like years or whatever.
Right. But when I
first met her and I talked to her and she was just a sweet girl next door.
Yeah.
That's how I remember, and that's how I prefer to remember her that way. Yeah. The Jasmine Sandlas now, I don't know that person.
Got it.
I don't claim to know that person. Right. But to me, she's like the female Sukhwinder Singh. Like Sukhwinder Singh is one of my favorite singers because when you hear Sukhwinder Singh singing a song, you know right away that's a Sukhwinder Singh song.
Yeah.
And Jasmine's got the same goal. Like as soon as I hear Jasmine's voice, I know right away.
It's very unique.
Yeah, I just know the tone, the style. Oh, I know it's a Jasmine Sandlas track, and I think she's phenomenal.
Yeah.
And I remember telling her that when I met her. Mm-hmm. Before she blew up, and this is before like all the India stuff and everything, and super talented. And I wish her all the best and happiness and everything. I think it's amazing.
Yeah, you may be right. She has that mix of. I think that one point she had the mix of you never heard of a female artist talk about daru and all that. She used that to her advantage. She mixes it with the Western like hip hop tracks. She does very just her voice is just very very great.
Yeah, but she also writes as well.
She writes, very talented person.
No, she's sick, man. She's sick.
Yeah,
and like I said, like for me, like Sukhwinder Singh is one of my top singers that I genuinely love to listen to his voice.
What's your favorite song
for Jasmine?
For both.
For Sukhwinder Singh, it'd be dun 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 dun.
What song is that? That sounds like the
Batman thing. So the story with that was, we were actually in the running to do that. So we did this whole sketch where we did the for that film. We did that dun dun like from the original '60s Batman thing.
Okay.
I'm not gonna say Vishal Shaker took it. They took it, but they took it.
Vishal Shaker.
The ones that did the music for that song.
Some people say I look like.
Shahid Kapoor was in the movie.
Vishal Shaker. Some people say I kind of look like him.
No, but
my parents think I look like him.
But that Batman vibe. So we actually built that Batman vibe.
Okay.
And then for a movie, I think it was for a different project. I can't remember. It's so long ago, dude.
Yeah. But
we had that vibe, and then like it's just coincidence that like a few months later, it's all of a sudden
it's on there.
Dun, 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 dun. But it was awesome. I love the record.
It's funny how ideas work. That's why, sometimes when we talk, I always want to put out ideas. Like, for example, we're working on a script, a TV script. That's pretty much, like our pilot season 1's pretty much done.
Yeah.
We're going to be pitching it. I want to talk about it, but if you talk about it and you put it out there, people are going to...
Yeah, you have to wait.
You got to be careful in what you say, right?
So I'm so used to telegraphing everything because I know I'm so confident in what I can do.
Yeah.
But you're right. Like for example, we're working on a stand-up comedy special.
Yeah.
Where we're not 100% sure I can pull it off. Let's be frank. Even I'm thinking.
Yeah.
Like I know what my friends and my family think I'm a funny guy.
Yeah.
But
they have to say that.
They kind of have to.
Yeah.
But
if they see you around a lot, they have to say that.
But we'll see. Like I think I'll test myself like secretly.
Yeah.
And if it bombs, I'll probably be like, nah, we ain't doing it. We ain't doing it.
No, we're still doing it.
Like I can handle a certain amount of rejection. I can handle it. But like
we're still doing it.
Yeah, well,
we got to put the pressure on you. We got to put the pressure on you.
But yeah, so like I said, I'm at that stage now where I get to have fun doing whatever I feel like doing.
Like when we were in LA, remember how we were pitching this TV show?
Yeah.
Like I wrote 6 episodes.
Yeah.
That right on that beach thing right there. And we were done. Right?
I think it's a funny show.
Yeah.
I think people are going to love it.
Yeah.
But like I said, we're at very early stages. And so, but look, anyone who's enjoying the podcast, keep enjoying it. We're going to keep doing it. We've got loads of guests coming, loads of surprises. Don't be surprised I come into your city and I literally grab like random people off the street and say, let's have a conversation. Because I'm a little bit cuckoo like that.
Yeah. And the fact that our guests in the future, we're not going to say who.
Yeah.
We got some pretty good names coming up. We just trying to make sure that we're timing it right. I learned that from you this time last year.
Yeah.
It's all about timing, right? Timing. So we have that in the mix. We got check out our past episodes as well. Follow us at Yes I Have an Opinion.
And we want to thank everyone for their support. Whoever voted for us to get nominated.
Yes.
And for the podcast awards. We're dedicated to building this podcast, building a community. And like I said, I always promise to be 100% authentic. You get 100% me. You get 100% of Nick plus his hair. And peace out.
Yes, I Have an Opinion podcast. Its owners and associates take no responsibility for opinions or statements made by Sanj Singh, its co-hosts, callers, or their guests. Yes, I Have an Opinion podcast is meant for entertainment purposes only. It is not our intention to libel, discriminate, or annoy anyone. If you get annoyed, just tune into something else.